and a good Saturday, November the 20th, 2021. Thanks so much for clicking play and checking out the weather with me today. My name is Jewel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. Let's take a quick look as we turn on my future radar. You know, a lot of people have been yelling, big snowstorm coming, big snowstorm coming. Well, for those of you who follow me, I haven't been yelling that, and I'll show you why. I think this is going to be more or less, I'm not saying you might not get a little snow out of this first system coming through. You might get a little, tenths of inches, not a big snow out by no means. It's going to be mainly a rain event and a high wind event at times. But it is going to be bringing some cold, cold air. So let's go check out the jet stream and you'll see why I'm telling you this. Okay, here we have the jet stream at 1 a.m. for this morning. We're going to click through. Now, remember right up in here, we got this cold air coming down, right? Well, watch the jet stream. Jet stream has a lot to do with the snow coming down for bad storms, just like it works with hurricanes moving around. Now, as you can see, the real powerful winds as we move on. This, you see the timestamp down below. Okay, you can see here's the real powerful winds, 130, 140, right on up to 150 miles per hour coming down here. Well, we do have this system that is coming through, but it's going to push it off out into the ocean. See how the wind lets up as it gets up in these areas, still coming down here. Now, you guys in New York and in Pennsylvania, you may get some snow, but it's going to be tenths of inches. It's not going to be a big snow out, and I'll show you that in a moment. Then we have another system that's going to be coming through. As you can see right here, it'll bring a chance for maybe some snow showers if it's that much. Right now, you can see everything's going right off the coast. And this is all the way up to the 28th. So that's why I haven't been saying big snowstorm coming, because yes, it would have been if the jet stream hadn't have been moving the way it was. Then I said wind. It's going to be kind of windy, folks. Now, this is set, as you can see, for today around 12 p.m. We'll turn it on, let it go through right quick. You can check out the wind with the strongest of these winds coming in out to sea, as you can see. Now, it's going to get a little windy up in portions of Canada here, and probably say like these areas from Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, maybe Massachusetts, New York, even Pennsylvania, maybe a little of New Jersey. You will have some wind, maybe gusting 20, 25 miles per hour at times, but the wind chill is going to be ferocious, folks, because the wind chill is going to come down with this first system, because it is a powerful system. But as you can see, it's going to be off the coast for the most part, right in here where the heavier winds are. So be aware of that coming up next week. It might get a little windy in places, and you can see we do have another system coming in off the Pacific Northwest coast here, and you can see these winds as they move across, very windy in portions of different areas, moving along as we get through Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving. Now, as we take a look at the general precipitation rate map from Tropical Tidbits, this is the GFS map. Let's just click it on through here. You see the timestamp. Here we are at a Sunday. See how this is right up in here now. Now, I want you to watch where most of the snow is, and it's light snow. It's light snow. It's moving on across. Now, here comes this low that everybody's been talking about. It's going to be bringing all this snow that everybody's talked about, but it's not going to be a big snowmaker, folks. Just trust me on this. It's going to be rain for the most part. Now, I'm not saying you won't get some snow showers up around the Great Lakes. You may get a little snow in New York here and there as it pushes through, but I am talking tenths of inches. I'm not talking a foot or a half a foot. I'm talking lighter snow. Okay, now as we move right on along, we get up to Tuesday, you can see that the jet stream pushed that low all the way out in the ocean here. Now it may wrap around and bring some snow up in Canada, looking like maybe you guys got a better chance of a little heavy snow up in Canada here, but for the most part, right in here, you're going to be safe at least through the 23rd. But then we got this other system coming through, as I showed you, over here in the Pacific Northwest with the wind a while ago. It's going to bring some snow too, but not major snow at this time. Now, things can change, but this is just what it's looking like right now to me. So for everybody that's going to be traveling, here is Thanksgiving Day. Most of the snow, as you can see, it's up in Canada. We've got a high right down here, and where the dotted lines are, that means the warmer temperatures. It's going to go all the way up to Maine and move on across. Now it's colder out to the Midwest, as you can see, colder out here. You guys may get some snow, but hopefully it's not going to be a big snowstorm for you. So let's move a little further along now. And this snow, well, it's going on up to Canada too. For the most part, maybe a little snow around the Great Lakes, upper Michigan, excuse me, lower Michigan may get a little bit. Probably going to mix in a little bit, might get a little snow right around the eastern sections of Wisconsin. Maybe, I'm saying maybe, as it blows through, and it may go over into New York as we move across. Now we got freezing rain over here in portions of Idaho, portions of Oregon. This is on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving at 6 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't look like it's going to be anything too bad at this time. As you can see, most of this snow with this system is turning to rain. Now, we do have some snow later on, like I say, in New York, Pennsylvania, these areas. But the snow is staying up in Canada, with some in North Dakota, but not a big snow out at this time. I may change my tune altogether, but I don't think I will. And I wanted to give you a little update of what was coming up. We do have rain down south around Texas with some moisture coming up from the Gulf. That's going to be covering parts of the Bahamas, and also Florida. You're going to get some more rain too. Now you see that came in, boom, Canada. This is rain here for the most part. Northern Maine, very northern Maine, and a little bit of the eastern edge, western edge of Maine. You may get a little bit of snow, but it's not going to be enough to bother you. And that goes for the Great Lakes areas too, as it moves on across. And now we're to December the 1st, and that's as far as I'm going right now. But for your Thanksgiving holiday, most everybody's going to be fine if you're traveling. As it looks right now, I may change my mind. You know how the weather is. But anything I see different, I'll be sure and get it up for you. Here we got the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you, Levi, for letting us use this. This will take us through the next 3 days as I turn it on. Tell you about the weekend. Well, the weekend's going to kick off with a fairly tranquil Saturday throughout much of the lower 48. Now, we do have this expansive dome of high pressure along the East Coast. That's responsible for the chilly temperatures. If you ask me, it was just plain cold and mostly dry conditions. Now, freeze warnings and frost advisories, they were issued for parts of the southeast for Saturday morning, because it was very, very cold. And a lot of people had their first rounds of frost and freezes of the season. But it's going to warm up, folks. Meanwhile, we got another pair of high-pressure systems in the north central and northwest. That's going to help keep the regions dry through the weekend. So it's looking like a fairly good weekend. Looking for Saturday's most active weather, today's most active weather, it should occur near this frontal boundary draped over central Florida, where we have scattered showers and thunderstorms that are likely in South Florida with locally heavy rainfall rates that could be possible. You move a little farther west, we got a weak area of low pressure associated with a pairing upper level disturbance. Now it's going to generate mountain snowfall in the central Rockies. And lastly, some elevated fire weather conditions are possible for portions of the southern high plains in southern California today. Now, by tomorrow, Sunday, a pair of upper level features are set to track through the Midwest and Ohio Valley. The most vigorous upper level trough set to pass through the Great Lakes is Sunday. Now, that's going to cause a wave of low pressure to stretch over southeast Canada. Then this potent cold front then delivers a shot of considerably colder temperatures across the Midwest and Great Lakes late Sunday into Monday. And that's going to cause some lake effect showers. Some of those might be a little bit on the heavy side, not too much, but it could cause some heavy lake effect snows to break down wind of the Great Lakes by Monday. Now, ahead of the storm system's cold front, numerous showers are forecast to break out from the deep south to the northern mid-Atlantic Sunday afternoon. Expect these showers to reach the northeast and extend as far south as the southeast area Sunday night. Now, in addition, lingering showers, thunderstorms are all in the forecast to stick around over southern Florida once again on Sunday. And out west, we have an intensifying ridge of high pressure. That means a quiet weather-wise throughout much of that region. Now, it also means Santa Ana winds are going to increase, and the odds for critical fire conditions are going to go up as a result. We do have some red flag warnings up, and critical risk for fire weather conditions have been issued near the southern California coast. Thanks for watching, my friends. I love you all. I thank you to each and every one of my subs for watching my videos, donations that you send me, sharing my videos. That's important. Share my videos to help keep people aware of what's going on and to keep them safe as to what might be coming their way. We don't have any severe weather so far as tornadoes, downdraft winds, or hail. None of that's going on today or tomorrow or the next day unless things change quite a bit. If you are into the weather and you enjoy all kinds of weather content, please consider subscribing. Click the J7409 weather emblem in the bottom right-hand corner. Click that bell and check off all to make sure you get all my latest weather videos. Thanks so much for watching. May you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, a wonderful weekend ahead of you. If you are getting right to travel for Thanksgiving, please stay safe and keep up on your surroundings. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching.